Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Politico article about 50 minutes ago. Trump discussing 2024 plans at secret donor dinners. So he's pretty much launching his 2024 presidential campaign, and he has all the money he needs, actually. The former president gathered big donors for small, off-the-record discussions in 3 cities in recent weeks. The gatherings have taken place in Houston, Nashville last Friday evening in Las Vegas, where billionaire casino mogul and longtime Trump friend implored the ex-president to launch another run for the Oval Office soon. The consensus has been that Trump should run, the only question being when he should announce, with most echoing the view that Trump would be better served by waiting until after midterm elections. I don't agree with that at all. He should begin his 2024 campaign officially. I mean, he really already has. We already know he will. But he should begin as soon as possible. Okay? They're not going to indict or charge him for trying to overthrow, if you could believe this, the absurd idea of the United States government. Okay? He didn't want to. He didn't mean to. He didn't organize or create this plot or this effort to undermine democracy. It was a demonstration that turned chaotic. We saw that every single day this summer of that year. Every single day. I agree with the cause of why people were demonstrating that summer, but I don't agree with $1 to $2 billion in property damage. The day that Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger condemn $1 to $2 billion in property damage, 19 lives lost according to Wikipedia, and 14,000 arrests, and the day that Democrats condemn that, okay, that chaos, that mayhem, that property damage, I mean, businesses destroyed, buildings set ablaze while a CNN journalist says fiery but peaceful. I mean, the day that people condemn that, I'll take the committee in January seriously. But other than that, even then, you have to prove that Trump organized an effort to actually harm the vice president or do this or do that. He didn't. The Federal Bureau of Investigation already cleared him. I mean, this is public record knowledge. The Federal Bureau of Investigation did not find that Trump organized any plot or effort to overthrow anything. They had 2 years. They couldn't find anything. They had the Steele dossier purchased by Clinton. They had Strzok, Comey, Clapper, Brennan, McCabe, everybody. They had intelligence agents, intelligence chiefs. They had media. They had a dossier purchased by Clinton. They found nothing. They had a Mueller probe special counsel. None of the attorneys there found any collusion. Nobody was indicted for conspiring with an intelligence official. It never happened. Michael Flynn, George Papadopoulos, Carter Page, they never worked with another country. They were either allegedly, well, Carter Page was never indicted, but Michael Flynn and George Papadopoulos were set up. The agents going after them said, oh, they lied to the Bureau. Well, that's not collusion. So you go from, oh my God, another country installed this president to, oh, you lied to a biased government official who wanted to set you up anyway. So that's like, look, everyone knows what's taking place. They don't like Trump's foreign policy and they don't like his economic policy because it works. It's not business as usual. That's why Romney and Paul Ryan and Liz Cheney and Kinzinger and Bush and Rumsfeld are a thing of the past. My God almighty. You get these articles in the New York Times and Washington Post. Why have Republicans allowed Trump? Look at inflation numbers. They're 9.1%. Check out the segment prior to this one. I have a segment also on the nuclear confrontation and stock market crash channel on inflation. So 2 or 3 days in a row, you have inflation numbers today and a public service announcement in New York on what to do in a potential nuclear strike. Gee, what a great world we live in. So much better than Trump's tweets. I would much rather have a public service announcement on potential nuclear annihilation. Better to be safe than sorry, the New York mayor says. Oh, gee, when the ICBMs are flying above, I'll really thank the public service announcement from the government protecting me. It's like, are you kidding? If this was Trump and there were public service announcements on impending nuclear Armageddon, do you think maybe they would say, oh, wow, this is his fault? But they're not talking about, they're not blaming mashed potato brains for inflation, for the fact that, in terms of geopolitics, the world is becoming less safe. I mean, you'd have to be an imbecile not to realize that Trump's foreign policy was better for the United States of America and also for the world than the current president we have. Okay? Abraham Accords, Doha Agreement that reversed U.S. foreign policy and brought Americans home, which Biden completely botched because there were stipulations and it stated a May 1st, 2021 withdrawal, not whenever he decided, not whenever Biden decided. And first president to step foot in North Korea. He tried to further détente between North and South Korea, so that was a good thing. And so what does this president, mashed potato brains, have to show for himself? Nothing. By the way, I'll have a live stream tonight on H.A. Goodman, this channel, at around 9:30 p.m., so be here for the live stream tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it's like... and if you want to support my work, my Patreon is below. I also have the Bitcoin 10K oil prices 150 recession channel. I got to do more work on that. I don't know why I haven't. But I'm trying to focus on this channel, obviously, and also the nuclear confrontation and stock market crash channel. I predicted everything we're seeing now, ladies and gentlemen. So go to the description section, and when you log on, when you go to this homepage of this channel, you'll see the first segment I did in September of 2021. Predicting the economic downturn, the stock market crash, and, everything that we're seeing. So watch the playlist, because nobody was talking, very few people, if any people on YouTube, were talking about what we're seeing economically, what we're seeing in terms of the economy, and what we're seeing in terms of the stock market in September of 2021. I was talking about that. But, so go to the playlist, and you'll see all the videos, and I predicted the Bitcoin crash and crypto crash. That video is below in the description section in September also of 2021 and also in January of 2022. But ladies and gentlemen, why would you not want to have Trump? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you want to have Trump? I know you don't like his personality. You think he's corrupt. I'm speaking to Democrats now. Why wouldn't you want to have Trump? Great economy? We had a great economy. You can't even deny that. We had record low Black and Latino unemployment, record low unemployment. Real wages were going up, not down. Real wages are down. People are losing like $3,000 to $4,000 from their paycheck. You have inflation that's soaring, 9.1%. The estimate was 8.8%. Okay? You have a geopolitical nightmare in Europe. Could you imagine? Trump got impeached for an ellipsis. This man is presiding over a catastrophe in Europe, and the prevailing mentality is, well, just send armament. Everything's going to be fine if you just send armament. It's democracy at stake. It's like, well, you don't want to negotiate for some kind of peace treaty? When was the last time the United States stood by and didn't want to negotiate some kind of peace deal? Well, I guess during President Obama's administration, that happened numerous times when he destroyed Libya with a failed intervention. That was one. So, you look, it's like, what did Trump do so bad? God almighty, what did he do so bad? He wasn't installed by the Kremlin, so that's a complete hoax. That's on Democrats. What did he do? His words, he's mean. You see what Joe Biden said to Charlemagne the God? Worse than anything Trump has ever said. And nobody cared. So what did he do that's so horrible? He was the first president to allocate more funding to historically black colleges and universities than any president ever, and made that funding permanent. Trump did that. Only president ever to sign an executive order combating anti-Semitism on college campuses. Trump did that. First Step Act. Trump signed that. Where's the authoritarian? I don't see the tyrant here. He brought home Americans with the Doha Agreement that Biden completely botched. There were stipulations. Okay, you don't leave all billions and billions in weaponry. Okay, and also you don't. It's a May 1st, 2021 withdrawal. You prepare for that. And there was zero preparation at all. And it was completely chaotic, just like Biden's presidency. Now, the entire media is propping up Biden, hiding the fact Hunter, his son, is a walking national security risk, where the guy is like literally weighing narcotics. You can see that Like, there's like a video of him weighing. I mean, at what point does the DOJ or Bureau have to, like, I mean, if it was, could you imagine if it was Trump's kids? Could you imagine? My God. But everyone sees, like, this is the number one reason why everyone voting for Trump will continue voting for Trump. The double standard in logic, in criticism, in judgment, in suspicion. If Trump did half the things that Hunter and Joe and James and all of these people and Hillary and Bill did, he would already have been in prison. My God almighty, get over yourselves. You don't like his personality. So what? He's a great president in terms of the economy and foreign policy. Is he unorthodox? Yes. But did the results, did his achievements overshadow any of his tweets? Yes, definitely. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. Be here for the live stream tonight at around 9 p.m. And subscribe to the Nuclear Confrontation and Stock Market Crash channel below right now. And also the Bitcoin 10K. Bitcoin will descend below 10,000 or below. And oil price is 150. Oil price is going way back up. And Recession channel. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so much. I'll be back in 2 hours or so. And then we'll have a live stream tonight at around 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m.